Day 2 of the NZB yearling sales, and I'm here in Renwick Farm's barn. Firstly, welcome back, Ashley Stewart.
Thank you. Thanks for coming and having another chat.
Two Aussies looking after each other. It's much better than these Kiwis with their funny little accents, isn't it?
I think so. But we won't tell them how long I've been there because, yeah.
They'll claim you.
They might. Well, I'm marrying one at the end of the year, so we'll leave that till later.
He's a little bit proud about that too. He told me, I think, a couple of times yesterday, he's got a bit of a spring in his step about that, which is good.
Which is surprising because he hasn't had anything to do with any of the planning or anything. So it's good to hear that he's enthusiastic about it.
That's a male thing. Don't worry about that. You'll get used to those sorts of things. Right, a big sale coming up, and it is almost really about to start for you guys. You've got lot number 199, which is going to be about the fifth lot through. I don't know about scratchings, but yeah, it's a fifth lot through. Full brother to a Cuda. Firstly, one, he's an impressive type. I'm sure he's garnered a lot of attention. He
has been popular. Probably. He hasn't been out as much as I would have thought, but he looks the part. You know, he's black, he's got white feet. You sort of see him out and about, and you're like, oh, you have a few people ask you who he is, and then they probably look at the book and go, ooh, might be a bit out of our price range, but hey, you never know what's going to happen when you get in there.
No, that's exactly right. And the one bit of feedback that I have had is the parades that were 2 weeks ago, I reckon, and that. A lot of people have seen horses there that then come back to farms afterwards, had their vets come back to farms afterwards and really inspected them. So getting that positive promotion out there, which is cool, and that's what NZB do so well.
Yeah, definitely. It's always exciting when you have the vets come and see them because you generally know if they're coming around, you're on someone's shortlist, and yeah, you know, you start to get down to that nitty-gritty where they're going to start picking you apart from little things to ones that are okay. So.
It's always a worry early on in the sale, but then whatever other people say, well, if I can secure one early, well, that's it, I'm fine, and go from there. There's a little bit of twos and fro's, isn't there?
There is. So last year we had his half-sister, and she started us off really well, and then we also finished the sale really well. So, I mean, we're not guaranteed to have that this year. We don't know what the market's going to do until we get in there and bids start flying. But yeah, hopefully we get in there and everyone's positive about where the industry's going, and yeah, we can get some good results.
We need to be positive. I'm big on it. I think negativity can breed itself. You don't worry about it. We have to be positive. Yeah, Auckland on the Sunday was terrific. Yeah, yesterday was probably a little bit of a downturn, but you know, people have already started thinking about that and how to do it differently. Harness racing is a great sport. It's a fun sport. It's a sport for young people that can enjoy, although people don't want to be in it. Both sides of the ditch as well, which is always really, really exciting. You guys have a big draft. We got 14, 15?
We had 15, we're down to 14.
10 Betters Delights?
10 Betters Delights, 2 Art Majors, a Down by the Seaside and a Captain Crunch.
So a little bit of everything outside of the Betters, heavily invested in the Betters, and rightfully so. I mean, the job that he's done over the journey has just been amazing. Continues to get young winners, old winners all the time. He's already had a 2-year-old winner in Australia. So, I mean, he just keeps getting the job done.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we've got quite a few Christian Cullen mares as well, so we know that cross works. So why change something when we know it works? So we know that the buyers look for them, and yeah, we just do our best to meet the market.
Well, one of the things I did notice the other day too was the Betters Delight fillies were yearlings out of Betters Delight mares were so popular, and when you say that Christian Cullen cross too, so you know, people say they call it a double whammy, the two-edged sword: race a horse, race a mare, race for very, very good money, and then be able to bring them back to the broodmare barn, keep them here in New Zealand, bring them back to the broodmare barn, and improve the breeding lines as well. Super exciting. You guys have got quite a few fillies that are offered up under that sort of way.
Yes, we do, and you know, we're starting to get those Betters Delight mares come back through, which is great because as much as we love him, he's not going to be around forever. So we're also starting to future-proof with our broodmare stock as well, that we're able to outcross and go to the Captain Treacherouses and you're Down by the Seaside's always be Mickey's. You know, you've got to think beyond just these few days.
That was the exciting part, I think, about Sunday in Auckland, was the fact that I think there at one stage it was nearly one of every steam was over 100,000, and I think that's great, you know, going forward for the industry.
Absolutely, you know, the gene pool is, as we know, it's not huge. Mac 3 did such a wonderful job, and his sons and his grandsons have done such a wonderful job. So we are lessened in that aspect, but yeah, it's nice to see some new ones coming through from America, and it just gives us a bit of variety when we sit down before breeding season to look at where we're going to go.
Do you enjoy today?
I do. It's the first day for us is always getting back into the routine, getting your brain firing on what we need to do, and then by tomorrow, tomorrow's a busier day for us, and today we'll just cruise through it. Yeah.
And I think very late in the sale as well. And I'm going to encourage people to have a look at the end of the sale because it's very, very strong. I think the last 10 lots there's some great, well-bred horses there.
Yeah, definitely. We were in the last sort of crop last year, and we did really well out of it. We've got half a dozen probably in the last, not a lot of lots. So we're going to be very busy, but we bring forward a lot of nice horses in that short period of time.
Any of the Aussies actually watching this, if they want to get in touch with you, especially around tomorrow, because this will go up very shortly, they probably haven't got time to get in touch with you now, but just pick up the catalogue, your name's on the bottom, your numbers on the bottom there, get in touch with you guys about them, and we want people to do that. The sale's only, about under 2 hours anyway, off kicking off, so it's going to start up very, very soon. We want people to go to nzb.co.nz to be able to watch it live and go from there, but also contact the guys. But then get in touch with the Sables, get in touch with Renwick and go from there. Ash, thank you. Take another step and you're out of the picture. I have to keep telling people they're not allowed to do that. Yeah. But thank you. Good luck. And hopefully you guys have a great sale.
Thank you. And I just wanted to say a massive thanks to the staff. Pieta O'Neill, the 2IC, she does a wonderful job here every year with us. And yeah, it takes a lot to do a big draft, and to be able to present them to a standard that we want to do, you have to have your good staff to back you up. It's easy for me to stand up here and do the interviews and take the credit when they sell well, but it is a massive team effort.
Exactly, and we need to look after all these people as well behind the scenes. So well done. Thanks, Ash. Good luck.
Thank you.